Sir, I can't see the enemy. That's because they're on your right flank, you nitwit. The AI is formed facing the wrong way. You can see they're pointing at their army, and they're facing 90 degrees towards my line, just wandering into canister shot and line and buckshot and God knows what else. So, yeah, this is typical AI behaviour. It's rather amusing, as always. That's one unit routed. I'm just going to circle around the back here with my light dragoons. Just going to charge that routing unit for the element. Oh, what the hell? Ooh, that was quite fast. Set up and fire there. Alright, just got to make sure I don't friendly fire my dragoons, which is rather difficult. Just realised that Spanish caval's coming on my flank there. What the hell? I said charge. Don't know what happened there. Just went into like some sort of stationary mode there. Alright. See, because they're only attacking me on the left flank, well, they weren't even attacked, they just bumped into my army, like forgetting there was an army to fight. That's their general dead. Let's try and mop these cav up. Right, done. Right, so that's their cav force neutralised. That's pretty poor, I have to say. You can see that most of the army is now panicked, so simple this. Hang on. If I can do a line rush and just fire a volley, it should rout the whole of their army. I'm going to get my cannons off firing now. Best way to do that is just limber them up. I'm just going to race my army forward and halt it when I think about it, when I feel like it. Right. So that's routed another unit and another unit. So cav rolling down the flank. This is pretty easy, I have to say. Seeing as this is supposed to be hard. Alright, stop there. Get them off fire at will, just to make sure they don't kill my own men. Shift them round to the flank, then get them back on fire at will. Yeah, that Spanish line is... that's the line there on the right flank. It's opening fire in places, but it's routing mainly. Okay. Right, so just pinning them in, holding them, cav assaulting in the rear. Sorry if the camera movement's fast, but I'm just trying to get it done as quickly as possible. Right, so more units routing. Pretty funny this. Oh, they're meleeing me now there. That's fine by me. So I'll just smash into their rear and cause that to rout. Right, so basically that battle was mainly won with cavalry, to be honest. I think I could probably have beaten that entire army with 3 dragoons and 1 cannon perhaps. Right, so that's that done. Yeah, I gotta say, compared to Empire, I found that much easier, much faster, to be honest, even if it was a horde of armed citizenry, but, you know, you expect it to be slightly more challenging than that. Right, so that's that battle done. Right, so that was a fairly routine AI ass-whooping battle, I think. Right, I lost 153 men. That isn't very much compared to the fact that I was against an army of 3,000. All 3,000 of the Spanish army were destroyed. some of my cav after one battle have 3 chevrons and 2 chevrons. That's after one battle, which is pretty good, I have to say. Right, I'll just read you the stats because you probably won't be able to see. Right, one of my dragoons lost 30, killed 507, lost 2, killed 309, lost 18, killed 437. And the other thing to get a experience chevron was my cannon, lost 1, killed 191. That's what happens if you walk face first into a canister shot. Doesn't end well. And the other thing to gain an experience was one of my line, which took quite heavy casualties at 69 but killed 219 men. So yeah, that was my first taste of how the AI plays on Napoleon. This is new. Hang on. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, what I was going to say is even if the AI had a better army there, let's say it had all line, the technique it employed and the formations it had, it would have lost, exactly the same way. Going right angles to my main army. I mean, what the hell? Anyway, right. I have the options to peacefully occupy or loot Madrid. Now, if I loot Madrid, I gain 13,256 gold, but then I get an angry Spaniard. A lot of angry Spaniards, actually. So, I'll just peacefully occupy, because I don't feel like dealing with about 1 million revolts at this present time. That, and I don't really need the cash anyway. Yeah, there's a few things I know that's different about Napoleon to the Empire campaign. That was one of them. This is another one. Instead of having to spend money replenishing units, they replenish automatically, and to hasten the replenishment rate, you build supply posts in your region. So here I'm going to try and bash down one of the buildings somewhere and build a supply post so my men can be replenished from the home regions much faster. Okay. Alright, so it seems that there's a hell of a lot of Spanish troops in my back line here. I did not see them when I was going down the main road to attack Madrid. It's very bizarre. Yeah, I don't know where they all came from, but they'll have to be dealt with. Hopefully they'll leave me alone and head back to their own territory. That's doubtful. They'll likely ransack everything en route. Okay. So I'm going to repair that port where my fleet was in, even though I'm the one who did all the damage there. Okay, right, so just repair all the buildings I damaged when occupying the settlement. Well, that's about that, I think. I'm going to have to deal with all those Spanish armies sooner or later, but that can wait until next turn, I think. Just before I end the turn, I'm tempted to see if I can get an alliance with Portugal again, because now I have a land border with them. I'm wondering if that might entice them into an alliance. I wonder if that's how the AI thinks. Okay, I'm going to just go off the cuff, military alliance. And they've agreed. Oh my god. Okay, right, so that's the alliance done. Let's get military access, see what else we can get out of them. Military access. This is so silly, it really is. Okay, they won't go for that. Oh, that protector. They won't go for this, I know they won't. Okay, hang on. It's amusing to me that, I offered him, 500 gold, 2 technologies, and some other, freebies for an alliance. They wouldn't have it. But now I just take Madrid and don't offer them anything bar an alliance, and they agree. Interesting stuff. Let's see if we can get them into a war with Spain. It's not going to happen, is it? No. Okay. Give them all this, see if they want it. Oh, crap. Oh well, we got an alliance, that's good enough. I'll work on other things with Portugal later on. So that means they aren't going to get smashed yet. But they might eventually. Because I know one thing from Empire, which is exactly the same, is that the more regions you take, the more everyone hates you around Europe because of your territorial expansion. So having Portugal back here as I continue to advance eastwards might eventually mean they attack me in the back once my army is out and in France. So I might have to keep a large, substantial force here just to ensure that that does not happen. Anyway, that's definitely the end of this turn. Let's see what the Spanish AI does this time.